Second baseman for the Thunder. Number 32, Jack Gill.
Check. Nothing. There's nothing.
Check, 1 2 1 2, check 1 2.
I can't even hear you now, Danny. I can't hear you. Nothing. They can hear us?
Yeah, you're live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lee Pfund Field here on a cold Thursday evening. I'm your host, Parker Rogers, joined alongside Daniel Garza. While we're battling the weather, we're also battling a few technical issues, so bear with us as we get those sorted out. It was a quick 1-2-3 inning at the top of the first for the Blue Jays. Now we're here at the bottom of the first. Thunder have a man on first, man on second. Jack Gill, the second baseman, up to bat. Finds himself in a 3-1 count.
Ball outside right there, Parker. We're going to load the bases here for the Thunder here with 2 outs.
Hoping for a little 2-out rally.
Love to see that here with number 0, Luke Ham, the catcher, stepping up to the plate.
Ham coming off a bit of a rough game on Tuesday against the Vikings. Thunder fell 6-0, I believe, against the Vikings on Tuesday. That was a cold game. I was here. I was cold. 6-0.
Well, I can say today, Parker, I'm here joining you, and I'm here, and it is cold.
It is very cold.
We'll tough it out together, you and me, brother.
And that's all we got. You know, speaking of the weather, it's 43 degrees, feels like 35. Winds are about 10 miles an hour with 60-mile-an-hour gusts coming out of the northeast. Not too favorable, trying to hit out the right field. As we were talking earlier before the game, looking for a couple balls, maybe going left field, try to get some big plays out. Ham checks his swing, but takes a strike on that one. 0-1 count.
Definitely don't want to force anything here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Find your pitch. Swing at what you know.
Ham pops that one out to center field. And it's caught for out 3. So going into the top of the second, 0-0. The Blue Jays are back up.
Yeah, Blue Jays really happy to get out of that inning right there. Able to get out of it with bases loaded. Definitely a scary situation, but definitely able to wipe their brows and able to answer back here coming to the top of the second. Evan Johnson up to bat for Elmhurst right now.
0-0, top of the second, 1-0 count. For those of you just joining us, we have Nate Burden on the mound, the freshman from Wheaton, Illinois. Another one of those wall guys, as that one is hit up and into right field, fielded by Dimitrovich.
Just like you said right there, well struck, but that wind is just making it die down. And that's also going to be hard on the right fielders. Reading the ball as the wind takes it here and there. So just making sure they stay locked in on the ball, being able to stay nimble on their feet as they get under it right there for the first out.
And that wind can cause a lot of issues, especially as you're trying to field it. Luckily, we've got some good cloud coverage. Lights are on.
It's every Midwest baseball dream right here.
Oh, yeah. I guess the only thing you could ask for is a little bit better temperatures, but hey, we work with what we got. That pitch goes down as a strike.
Strike two from Burden right there.
It was a nice pitch from Burden.
Love what I'm seeing out of the freshman right now, Parker.
Hey, big time moment, calls for big time players. That one's hammered short to Yee. Yee passes over. Ground out at first. So 2 up, 2 down so far for the Blue Jays.
The designated hitter, number 10, Zach Conrad.
Zach Conrad up to bat for the Blue Jays. That one just a little low and outside, goes for ball one.
And Parker, a noticeable difference between the pitching tempo between the Blue Jays and Burden here. Burden stepping up to the pitching mound early and often, pitching with some pace here.
That's especially good. Something you want to look out for. Make the batters swing. Make them uncomfortable, especially if you're a pitcher. Freshman like Burden, it's a big moment. It's a big game. Midweek, gotta make people uncomfortable when you can. As that one goes down as a strike, 3-1 count. Burden battling from behind here.
That hit blooped into left field. Williams ever to cover it, gets a second. But number 10, Zach Conrad, able to get on base for a base hit.
We got Logan Bryant, the infielder. 6'1" junior out of Downers Grove, one of the local kids.
Oh my God, I was there for 10 minutes. I got here at 6:08. I'm right on time and look at 10 minutes.
That one's hammered down to second baseman. Jack Gill able to force out at first. That'll do it for the top of the second inning.
Score here still 0-0.
For the Blue Jays from the top of the second.
Blue Jays.
On base, right to the bottom of the second.
Blue Jays leaving one on base off of one hit. Takes us to the bottom of the second.
Leading off the second for Wheaton, it's the first baseman, number 25, Noah Husted.
Well, here we are. Bottom of the second. Noah Husted up to bat for the Thunder. That one sails over the head of Husted. He has to duck and cover for that one. You know, you would hate to be hit by a pitch. I can't imagine.
You know, Noah, or Parker, especially in this weather, the cold is definitely going to make that pain a little bit more sharp. So I respect the dodge right there.
You ever play paintball in the cold?
You know, I've played paintball in the cold twice in my life, and I am 0 for 2 in enjoying that experience.
Yeah, it's not the most enjoyable experience. I'll never forget one time I was with my dad playing paintball. I can't remember where we were living at the time. It is so cold, those paintballs would freeze right after they were shot out.
Oh, sure.
My dad got nailed in the head with a frozen paintball.
Oh, my.
He had a big, he was bald at the time, too. He had a big welt on his head. You know, that makes me think, Danny, I was sitting out here on Tuesday night. I was by myself trying to, you know, keep the folks entertained, keep myself entertained.
Of course.
And I was thinking about this conversation as that one's popped straight back foul. Think about this conversation we have at the lunch table, all right? Would you rather be trucked by Derrick Henry or take a fastball anywhere on the body from Paul Skeens? Now, here, I have a baseball, just so you can feel how hard it is. Now, imagine that coming at you, 101, 100.
Strikeout right there from Noah Husted. 1 out. You know, Parker, you bring up, it's a great question. I'll be honest. That is a great question.
As Dimitrovic sets up to the plate. That one, a wild pitch all the way back here. You know, I've learned to keep my head on a swivel. I've been surprised a couple times by some foul balls, popped right back some wild pitches.
Sure.
I know the net's there, but still, it gets to me a little bit.
It does get to you. And now that I think about your question, I think I'd rather get trucked by Derrick Henry than the 100 baseball. Second out right there as it's ground out to first. Oh, third. Yeah, no. Yeah, second out right there as it goes to first. Yeah, I'd rather take the truck from Derrick Henry, if I'm being completely honest. I think I'd just rather know that I got overpowered by an NFL football player than take a 100-mile-per-hour baseball to the rib.
You know, I'd have to go with you on that one. As Donovan Williams, the giver, is up to bat, pops that one up to center field. There's a group of Blue Jays able to corral the ball there for out number 3. So a quick 3-up, 3-down inning for the Blue Jays. No runs on no hits. Go to the top of the third.
Elmhurst 0, Wheaton 0.
Malott. Well, here we are at the top of the third. Eric Malott up to bat for the Blue Jays. Burton back on the mound for the Thunder. No runs scored so far. Both teams with 1 hit as that one goes down for a strike. Love a first pitch strike.
Love that. Builds the confidence for the freshman at the mound as he throws the second one just high.
Yeah, just high there. Goes for ball number 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Now, along the same lines, okay, we're thinking football, baseball here. I can't help but think football, baseball. Danny, you know, I'm a former football player now.
Of course.
Given 100 chances, do you think you could tackle Derrick Henry in the open field or hit a major league fastball?
Oh,
Given 100 chances, which one are you completing?
Derrick Henry.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah. I mean,
In the open field.
In the open field, all I need is one time to just get an ankle. I just need one time to hit an ankle, make him trip up, make him fall. As that's a third strike right there for the first out.
Malott not able to check his swing there. Gets him for strike 3.
Parker, I have to say, I love the confidence that Burden is pitching with right now. I love what I'm seeing out of the freshman in these first 3 innings. A lot of good pitches, a lot of good things to see from him right now.
Yeah, only giving up 1 hit so far. That one's low for ball number 1. Calvin Keith up to bat. Had to check myself on that one, make sure it didn't say Calvin Klein. 2-0 count here for Keith. That one takes low and inside for ball number 3. Burden operating behind himself now, 3-0 count. As that one goes 4 straight balls, Keith walks to first. So a man on first, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd, 0-0 ball game. And we are back to the top of the order for the Blue Jays. Veracruz up to bat.
For the Blue Jays, Brett Veracruz.
That one smacked foul.
That was awfully close to a Chevy Suburban right there.
That's my Tahoe.
Yeah, that would have been bad. That was awfully close. I'll be honest, Parker.
You see, I was out here on Saturday, and I was thinking to myself, man, I wonder what happens as that one gets away from Husted. Keith advances to second. So the check from Burton to Husted goes a little awry, and Keith advances to second. Look, it's bad enough that it's cold out here. I don't want the night ruined by a, dent in my car, cracking the windshield, cracking the window. That one is hammered up to first base. Gill trying to corral it, gets it right at the wall.
What a catch by Gill.
Right at the wall.
Jack Gill with the athletic play, coming all the way over from second, right against the wall there. Right at the first baseman, able to make the catch.
Oh, that wall's not padded. That's straight up fence.
That's fence right there.
Tommy Wicker's up.
2 outs, runner on second.
That's Keith leading off second. Burden checks. That one goes high for ball number 1. Part of me misses the fascination from when I was a kid of, calling pitches with hand signals. That one goes for a strike.
Good pitch right there from Burden.
Yeah, Wicker's swinging at that one.
Breaking ball from Burden right there.
That was nice.
That was a little dirty, I won't lie.
1-2 count here, 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Runner on second. That one's chopped foul.
Another breaking ball from Burden.
Wicker stays alive, operating from a 1-2 count here.
He hit him with a fastball right here. Yep, there it is.
Popped right in the gap. Keith advances to third. He rounds going home. That'll score a run. So the RBI single from Wickers there. It's good for a run. Blue Jays lead now, top of the 3rd, 1-0 over the Thunder.
Burdens was not fooled by that fastball right there. Had 2 breaking balls coming at him. Sat back on that second one. Went foul. Had a feeling that fastball was coming.
Hammered it right in the gap.
Hammered it right in the gap.
That's right exactly where you want to hit it. It's low, drops easy.
RBI single from the young man.
We got Rock Smith up to bat. That pitch misses outside. Ball 1. And I was checking in on some Major League stats. I don't watch a ton of Major League Baseball, especially during the college season. I'm more of a college guy myself. Go Tigers. But I was checking in on, see if he got the check across. Nope. Able to check a swing there. Goes down for ball number 3. Just checking in on some Major League stats, Danny. Cubs in their series against the Rangers, 35 runs in 3 games, I believe it was. I mean, I can't believe it. As an Astro fan, that really hurts me seeing Tucker doing so good on the Cubs. That one goes down as a strike. Smith didn't think it was a strike. He was making his way on towards first.
See if Burton can answer back here, get it to a full count.
You never want to operate from behind. As that one tips foul, the count is full.
Full count here, 2 outs, runner on first.
As that one goes down as a strike.
Good pitch right there from Burton to get himself out of the inning. Smith not expecting that to be called a strike. But I think Burton did a great job hitting that corner right there on the top side.
Yeah, Burton doing a great job operating from 3-0. Gets strike number 3 for out 3. But off an RBI single. Blue Jays lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd. Well, here we are now, bottom of the 3rd. Back at the top of the order for the Thunder.
The shortstop, number 8, Noah Yee.
Noah Yee up to bat for the Thunder. So far, Elmhurst has 1 run off of 2 hits. Wheaton has no runs off of 1 hit as that one goes high for ball number 1. Ball 2. Yee swings at that one. That one takes a swim in the pond.
Just like most of my golf balls, Parker.
Oof. Hey, Masters is coming up here this weekend. Does it start today? Does it start tomorrow?
Started today.
It started today. Did I see correctly? Is Mickelson playing in the Masters?
I do not know.
I don't either. I don't follow golf too much. I'll sit and watch a round or 2 of the Masters.
That one's painted to the right field.
And a good catch there. 1 up, 1 down so far for the Thunder.
Third baseman for the Thunder, number 10, Nathan Hedlund.
That was Johnson.
Evan
Got the ball
Johnson.
over in right field. First pitch goes down as a ball to Hedlund. the third baseman for the Thunder. Hedlund rips that one. That'll go out as a foul ball. I feel like I could call the Masters. I know I'm an energetic, eccentric kind of guy. Got a lot of energy. But I feel like I could tone it down a bit for the Masters.
I was about to counteract you right there. Be like, you think that's the energy they need at the Masters at Augusta?
No. See, the energy they need is sort of right here.
Sure.
As that one goes for a ball.
Count. 2-1. 1 out.
2-1 count. 3-1 count now. 1 out.
Oh, you're really getting into character now.
Hedlund at the plate. And Grata on the mound as he hammers that one foul. Felt like I was about to dodge and weave that one. What a dream it would be to go watch a round of golf at Augusta.
Oh, the dream, brother.
I was sitting around one day with my grandfather. I told him, I said, Pops, as that one goes down for strike 3. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the third. I'm sitting with my grandfather one day.
Number 14, Braden Engel.
I asked him, I said, Pops, you like watching golf? He goes, yeah, I enjoy it. I go, Pops, you like watching the Masters? He goes, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I was on business one time in Georgia, had my, coworker pick me up. He turns off the main highway. I think he said he flew into Atlanta, turned off the main highway, and they were taking a detour. And he goes, hey, this isn't the way to the hotel. He goes, no, I got tickets to the Masters. I think we'd go watch around.
Oh, wow. That's the third out right there. Blooper to second.
For the Thunder in the third.
Wickers sends it over to get the third out.
Quick 3 up, 3 down inning for the Thunder there. Nobody left on base, no hits, no runs. Blue Jays lead 1-0 going into the fourth. Well, here we are, top of the fourth. As Evan Johnson's up to the plate, that one's popped straight up. Caught by the center fielder. Caught by the center fielder Engel for out number 1. Quick first out. I never really played baseball, but I've got to imagine that's just a crummy feeling. Swinging at the first pitch, popping out, not really getting a chance at the plate.
That's a good point, and you got to respect baseball. I mean, in my personal opinion, and I hope in a lot of others, it has to be the hardest sport to play. I mean,
that's an interesting debate. That's a very interesting debate. Some people, swing and a miss there. Goes for strike 2.
Good pitch by Burden right there. Got him on a breaking ball.
Now, is baseball strike 3? Takes him down looking.
Burden coming into this inning, feeling it right now.
And I believe that'll go down as Burden's 4th strikeout here, top of the 4th.
For the Blue Jays. Number 10, Zach Conrad.
Zach Conrad up to bat here for the Blue Jays. Now, you do make a good case for baseball, I will say. But the individuality of golf, where you're playing against yourself and playing against other people.
Very true.
I do respect the golfers. I respect the greats. Because, I've tried golf. I've tried it.
Yeah.
I get in my head. I crank it, 250, down the green in my dreams. Really, I crank it about 5 yards and decide to throw my clubs.
Sure.
It's a hard sport.
Parker, have you ever tried to hit a breaking ball going from 12 to 6, coming at you at 86 miles per hour?
We're talking real life or MLB The Show?
Both.
Well, I've done it in the show, never done it in real life. But a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Jays. No runs off of no hits. Nobody left on base. They'll take us to the bottom of the 4th here for the Thunder.
Number 19, Rutledge Feltel.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, the Gator, the senior from Jacksonville, Florida, Rutledge Feltel. One of the hottest bats here on the team. Got a batting average of 384. Noah Yee right behind him at 304. Feltel also has the most RBIs on the team with 25. And he leads the team in home runs with 4, as that one's popped foul. Ever since that one foul ball went right to my Tahoe, I've been kind of scared at these ones that are getting popped back.
That's a fair point, and I am parked probably a good 50 feet behind home plate, so my car is in danger.
Maybe we should have parked a little bit further out today. As that one goes down as strike 3. Feltel goes down looking there.
Good breaking ball by Ingretta right there, painting the outside of that box.
Second baseman, Jack Gill, Jake Gilly they call him, up to bat. That was a dirty pitch right there.
Was. Good pitch from Ingretta right there.
Second pitch, high and outside. I was just telling Danny in between innings, while they were switching out, I'd like for my roommate to make me some chili tonight. It's cold as that one's hammered to the second baseman. Ground out at first. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Thunder. But I was telling Danny I'd like for my roommate to make me some chili. Fonz has good chili, I will say, but he's busy working tonight. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll go to Wendy's and get some chili. I've never seen a bigger look of confusion than what was on your face, Danny.
As a Texan, that ball fouled right. As a Texan, I can't say, oh, that hit the Kia right there. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen.
Which Kia?
Third one to the right. That one's hit towards the gap. Center fielder gets it for the third out.
So a quick 3 up, 3 down inning. for the Thunder.
The fourth inning, no runs on no hits, no runners left on base. Way to the top of the fifth. Elmhurst.
We will head to the top of the fifth. Elmhurst continues to lead 1-0. 1 run off of 2 hits.
Fielder number 17, Logan Bryant.
Logan Bryant leading off the 5th inning here for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. You know, Danny, I have to agree with you, though, going back to that comment about Wendy's. I've never woken up and said, hey, I need some Willie's. Sorry, I'm thinking of a restaurant called Willie's. Believe it or not, my favorite burger restaurant is called Willie's. But I've never woken up and thought, I need some chili from Wendy's. I'll spring for a Baconator, right?
Sure.
I'll spring for a Dave's Double. Is another swing and a miss there, Burden.
2-2 count.
Burden coming in hot here in the 5th inning. I've never gone for the Wendy's chili. Never gone for their baked potato either. I know some people are into that kind of thing. Fast food baked potato.
That's true. As number 17, Logan Bryant went for that last pitch, swing and a miss for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, Eric Malott.
Eric Malott up to bat for the Blue Jays. That'll go down as, I believe, Burden's 4th or 5th strikeout. Might be his 6th, if I'm reading my stats right.
Burden pinging the sides of that box right now. 2 strikes for him in this count.
Did somebody get DoorDash to the field?
Swing and a miss on that third strike.
Can we do that?
Catcher drops it for the second out. Parker's mind is wandering for food right now, ladies and gentlemen. I believe they DoorDash some Jets pizza for the family.
I love me some Jets pizza. Would you call it? Was that like Detroit-style pizza?
Number 8, Calvin Keith.
Calvin Keith up to bat here for the Blue Jays. The third baseman pops that one right in the gap. That'll get down, go for a base hit single. That was a beautiful hit.
Same way Parker goes for some Jets pizza.
Same way. Hey, I will say, though, Jets pizza's great. It's like that Detroit-style pizza.
Sure.
Go to Costco, okay? Get the Motor City pizza. There's a frozen pizza. It is the best frozen pizza I have ever had.
Yeah, we don't do free ads on here, Parker. Okay? Can't do free ads.
I mean, we got Wendy's, we got Costco, we got Jets.
For real. A lot of name dropping right now with no money. Wendy's, Costco, call our line.
Wendy's, give me a free Baconator. I'll love you forever. Costco, give me a free membership for a year. I'll love you forever.
There's a big difference between those two, Parker.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That's a 1 ball, 1 strike right now with 2 outs, runner on first.
But I feel like as a college kid, Costco's, a lot more worth it.
Sure.
Okay,
That ball
I'll ask for a
low.
little bit more.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count here. Veracruz up to bat. Man on first. As Burton checks to first. I might be hearing things, but I could have sworn I just heard somebody say something about Whataburger. For those of you who don't know, best fast food burger in the world, Whataburger.
Sure. A lot of our California listeners aren't going to like that comment.
Hey, In-N-Out's good. Just, it's good for the price. I'll take Cook Shack over In-N-Out, though.
Sure.
As far as price, price and value goes.
3 ball, 1 strike for the pitch.
That one, ooh.
Tips right back at Parker's face.
I'm a tall guy, Danny. I get scared.
It's fair. Full count here. 2 outs. Runner on first.
See what Veracruz has. That'll go down as ball 4.
Just a bit high. Burden tried to get a breaking ball in that top right corner away from the hitter. Just got away from him a little bit.
So Keith advances to second. Veracruz at first. 2-1, 2 outs here for the Blue Jays in the top of the 5th. Tommy Wicker's up to bat. That one goes just outside, I believe. Ball 1.
You don't hate this position right now, 2 outs. Obviously, you don't want to give something to the batter that gets it out of the infield. Keep it here in the infield. Find a base. Get the out.
You go for a pop out. You go for a force out. That one goes for a strike.
1-1 count.
Danny, going back to that conversation about baseball being one of the hardest sports to play, I think I would have to agree because you have a split-second decision. Are you swinging? Are you not? Are you going to check? The ability to read the pitches. That one is popped foul. 1-2 count here, 2 outs. Man on first, man on second. Blue Jays lead 1-0 over the Thunder.
I like this position that Burden is here, right here. Up 2 strikes on the hitter. Can really get the pitch that he wants right here.
Swing!
And a miss. Pitcher dropped.
I think he tipped that one.
Pitcher dropped it.
Catcher.
Catcher dropped it. Easy out of first.
So after a quick inning, Elmhurst left 2 men on base. They continue to lead 1-0. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 25, Noah Husted.
Noah Husted up to bat as Parker runs to his car real quick. You'll have me for a second here, ladies and gentlemen. First pitch just high right at the batter. Ducks for ball 1. Here comes the second pitch. Low for ball 2. Husted's going to be looking for his pitch here. Possibly get a strike. just a bit high on that breaking ball. 3-0 count here. Good eyes right here from Holstead. Strike right there. As I'm joined back with my partner, Parker, who returns bearing gifts for me.
In the form of gloves.
In the form of gloves, ladies and gentlemen.
That one hammered foul.
Right right into the pond with the rest of my golf balls.
You got a small fortune of golf balls at the bottom of that pond, Danny.
I tell you.
Those Pro V1s.
Ingrata fighting back from a 3-0 count. Throws back-to-back strikes after that foul ball.
You know, I've got these industrial Milwaukee insulated work gloves. I bought these for football because it would get so cold and so wet, my football gloves would just be completely shredded. I wouldn't be able to feel my hands.
You played football in those?
Yeah, I did. I played football in these bad boys.
You know, I'll be honest, if I lined up across somebody.
I practiced in them. Okay, I practiced in them. I didn't go out into a game against like the Bluejays or the Big Blue or somebody and then play in them.
I was gonna say, if I lined up across somebody and I see some Milwaukee work gloves, I might back up a little bit.
Straight corn-fed Southerner right here. Actually,
it's number 28.
Dimitrovich hammers it right back to Ingrata. Ingrata throws it to the first baseman for the second out. We have the fan favorite up now, Donovan Williams, the giver.
Donovan Williams has had a busy week with Wheaton Gives and the Saga Food Fight today, providing music for not only the workers but the rest of campus.
Yeah, he's doing his due diligence, getting his hours in, grinding. Who knows, maybe he'll have a Dono rave this weekend.
Maybe. That ball just low on him for the first 1 ball, 0 strikes, 2 outs. That one low again. 2 balls, no strikes.
You know, I watched the Little League World Series. I'll never forget. One of these kids came up to bat and he had on some work gloves. You know he hit dingers. Come on. That one low and inside.
Also a very intimidating look. 3 balls, 0 strikes for the giver.
Yeah, you come up to bat and you got some yellow work gloves on. You know you're going yard. That one goes for a strike. Thought that one might have painted the outside corner.
Sure did. Good pitch by Ingrata right there to get his rhythm back. See if he throws another strike to stay in this count.
You know, I think one of the lost arts of sports is framing. As Williams swings and misses at that one.
Good breaking ball by Ingrata right here. Full count now. 2 outs. Just low for the 4th ball. Williams takes first.
Good eye there by Donovan. That'll take us back to the top of the order. Noah Yee up to bat.
Shortstop for the Thunder. Number 8, Noah Yee.
I feel like I would do decent as a PA announcer.
I think you would. You definitely have the voice.
Oh, that one coming straight from my head. Yet again.
They're hunting for you right now, Parker.
It's hunting season.
Good weather for a hunt.
Ooh, you
Cold,
got that right.
Getting dark.
I'm more of a morning hunter myself, though. I'm not going to lie.
Same. I am as well.
Go out to the deer stand. As Ingrata checks over to first base, Williams sliding back in.
No balls, 1 strike here, 2 outs.
Bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays continue to lead. 1-0.
Breaking ball right there from Ingrata. Just on the right side of that box.
They're going to call Williams out at first off the pickoff. And a good pickoff by Ingrata right there. So one person left on base off a walk. Blue Jays continue to lead 1-0. Rocksmith leads off here, top of the 6th for the Blue Jays. Burton is back on the mound. Nate Burton, the freshman out of Waugh. Love that Waugh connection. Good little pipeline. I've said this numerous times now over the past couple days. So that one goes as a strike.
1-1 count.
It's got to be so satisfying to be an umpire. Hey. I know. I sit in my recliner watching baseball from time to time, pretending that I'm the umpire. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, did this guy wake up one day as a kid and think, man, I just want to be an umpire when I grow up?
Sure, there's definitely some dreams out there like that.
Wow. And that one hammered foul.
1-2 count. No outs here. The bottom or the top of the 6th. Breaking ball from Burton right there. Gets him to swing and a miss for the first out.
Yeah. Out. What are some more of those odd jobs
The right fielder for Elmhurst, number 24, Evan.
that you wouldn't think people would, wake up and be like, man, I want to do that when I'm older?
You know, I don't say it's odd, but it's definitely not something that comes to mind first. But I know a lot of people have this dream, groundskeeper for PGA level golf courses.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that.
It's a real dream. My family friend married a man.
Wow.
That's his dream.
That's a good dream.
It's a great dream.
Does he have a big yard where he can practice?
No, he does not. 2 balls, 1 strike here with 1 out. No one on base, top of the 6th.
I feel like, college or NFL referee might be one of those jobs. NFL referee may be, one of those ones where you're like, yeah, I can see myself doing that. I know I definitely thought that at one point when I saw Gene Steratore pull out a note card to measure if it was a first down or not.
High fly ball sent up to center field. That is
caught by Angle
for the 2nd out.
I don't think somebody wakes up and says, man, I want to be a D3 ref.
Number 1, Aiden Gavin.
It's not the first choice.
Shout out to my guy Cody, who refs basketball games.
That first pitch right there, just outside for ball 1. Parker, I have to agree with you. Any person that wants to ref a game where Coach Shower is coaching, I respect that person.
So that's an intense thing right there.
Sure is. 2nd pitch right there, called for a strike. 1-1 count, 2 outs, no one on base.
Shout out Big Mike. Shout out to Big Mike. Hey, he was out here on Tuesday. As Neves tries to go for the bunt there.
This is it for the 2nd strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Burton liking this count right now with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss.
Gets him with the breaking ball. Easy out at first.
There you go. Another quick 1-2-3 inning for the Thunder. Blue Jays, nobody left on base, no hits, no runs, They continue to leave 1-0 going to the bottom of the 6th.
Elmhurst 1, Wheaton 0. The shortstop, number 8, Noah Yee.
Back up at the top of the order for the Thunder here. Start off the bottom of the 6th. Noah Yee up to bat. Ingrata takes the mound again for the Blue Jays. That first pitch hops. Ball number 1.
Right here, Joey.
Parker, you'd like to see some Thunder hitters getting some scoring positions here, down 1-0, bottom of the 6th.
You would love to see it.
There it is. Good base
Right
hit by
over the
Yee
second
right
baseman.
there. Right into the gap. Yee's going to push for 2.
shortstop.
Right over the shortstop, pushing for 2. Gets the double.
Leadoff double for Yee, and that's exactly what you want to see, man, in scoring position. Now, as my grandfather would say, a hit here could score a run, and that's exactly what the Thunder need.
It is. As we get in here, bottom of the 6th.
The third baseman, number 10, Nathan Hedlund.
Nathan Hedlund out to bat for the Thunder. No outs, leadoff double from Yee. Hey, shout out Pops. Some of my best little clips and isms are from him. When I was broadcasting basketball, he would tune into every game. He'd send me a little analysis at halftime, and I would use that as we were coming up from halftime.
First ball, first strike.
As Hedlund went for the bunt there. That one inside.
Tries to lay a bunt again, sees the ball, pulls out of it real quick. One count.
That one went. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes, man on second. The Elmhurst Bluejays lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. I kind of envy all the other CCIW schools who have actual mascots.
We do have a mascot.
The Thunder, we're a sound.
That's hit towards the shortstop. Throws to the first. Scooped up by the first baseman for the first out.
That will push Yee to third. And it brings Braden Engel up to bat with Yee in scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, batting for Wheaton, the center fielder, number 14, Braden Engel.
But back to this conversation, Danny. We're a sound. The Thunder?
Oh, our mascot's it's a mastodon. We have a mascot.
Then why aren't we the Wheaton Mastodons?
Thunder sound better.
I mean, I guess.
That one's hit fouled, going straight back for my car. Just misses it.
Who?
Whew. My parents would have not liked me to tell them that story.
Hey, Mom, I was at work today and I, shattered my windshield off a foul ball.
Oh,
hey, there it goes again.
That was
Second
good.
chances.
No, that one's going to be just short of the car. going to roll under, though, hit the tire. That's going to be all right. 0-2 count right here. 1 out. Runner on third.
That one gets away. And he will score off the arid pitch. Tie game, 1-1.
We said it at the beginning of this inning, Parker. We'd love to see the Thunder get on the board here, 1-1. Definitely changes the tempo heading into the final 3 innings.
Is that manifestation?
I mean, the Lord saith, the Lord will.
Amen. That one's hammered foul. Man, I would hate to be the first base coach and not see the foul ball and just get whacked in the ankle.
You were thinking worst case scenario right now, Parker.
I mean, he had to jump out of the way a little bit on that one. He had to watch the ankles.
That one, line drive to center field, easily caught for the second out.
Well, the Florida man is up to bat. Senior out of Jacksonville, Rutledge Feltel. Hottest bat on the team. Averaging just over 380.
Thunder. Number 19, Rutledge Feltel.
Headline, Florida man steps up to bat. Absolutely whacks one.
Pop up, heading out to the right fielder. Gets underneath it.
Caught for the third out. So 1 run off of 1 hit.
Wheaton in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 run on 1 hit. No runners left on base. We head to the top of the 7th. Elmhurst 1, Wheaton 1.
We'll head to the top of the 7th, a tie ball game. Tied at 1.
Leading off the 7th for Elmhurst, the designated hitter, number 10.
Well, here we are back top of the 7th. Zach Conrad leading off for the Blue Jays. It's a tie ball game, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah.
1 strike.
That one goes down to strike number 2. 0-2 count here to lead off. As Burden is still on the plate. He's pitched a great game so far. Could we, dare I say, see him go for a complete game? Could we? It's not common nowadays, but I think we could. As Ham gets that one to Hustad for out 1.
Some good pitches right there from Burden. Fastball, breaking. Getting the batter to swing on that last one for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 17, Logan Bryant.
That one in for strike number 1. Burden with some heat here to start off the 7th inning.
That one called for a ball, 1-1 count.
Ooh, just misses the toes there of Bryant. That one's low and outside for ball number 3. It's a 3-1 count. That one popped up foul.
Hits the pavement, headed towards the water, just shy. That ball's coming back in play, ladies and gentlemen.
Love to see it.
Ball lives to see another day with the full count here.
You know, I've been thinking over the past couple of days of broadcasting, how many balls does a... That one goes down as strike 3.
Absolutely filthy breaking ball from Burden right there.
Bryant not loving that at all.
The catcher for Elmhurst, number 5, Eric Malott.
But I've been wondering, how many balls does a team run through on a year-to-year basis?
It's a great question.
That one's hammered for a bunt. Back to Burton. Burton turns, throws to first. Out at first. What a great throw. A great play there by Burton.
3 up, 3 down right there from the Thunder. Love to see them keep that momentum as we head to the bottom of the 7th tie ball game.
Jack Gill.
Well, Jack Gill leads off here at the bottom of the 7th for the Thunder. Jay Gilly, as they call him. And Grata back out on the mound for the Blue Jays.
First pitch outside there, called for ball 1.
That one hit high. Foul ball.
Gilly liked that pitch, just a bit behind it, fouling it for a 1-1 count.
Just, that one kind of hit off the top of the barrel there. Pulled that one foul again, 1-2 count.
2 good pitches for Gill right there, just tipping both. You got to find some, you got to think he's a little bit confident stepping into this box right now.
Yeah, he definitely wants to carry on that momentum that they had last inning. As that one paints the inside for ball number 2. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs, bottom of the 7th. Time for a 7th inning stretch. I could use a 7th inning hot dog. As Gilly swings and misses there.
I mean, this guy can't stop talking about hot dogs right now, or about any food.
Pause.
The catcher, Luke Ham.
You know, I went to an Astros game. It was Astros-Rangers. I went on $1 hot dog night.
Oh, my gosh, that's got to be electric.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could do, 2 per inning.
2 hot dogs per inning.
Yeah,
18 hot dogs.
Ran through 18 hot dogs. Now, listen, I front-loaded, all right? So I went up first inning before the game started. I bought 4 hot dogs. As Ham swings and misses at that one, 1-1 count. I went up, I bought 4 hot dogs, sat down, I ate them. It was good. Last through the through the first inning. Bottom of the second, went back, bought 4 more. Repeated the process until I was at around 12 or so.
2-1 count.
And by that time, I was really feeling it. Took an inning or 2 off. Ninth inning, it was really hammer time. People around me knew what was happening. Got a few donations. Was able to complete the challenge.
Ooh.
As the center fielder catches that one, a nice sliding catch.
It's going to be
Nieves. You say Nieves. I say Nieves. You say Nieves. That's just our cultural differences there.
We all got learning points.
First baseman for Wheaton,
For example,
25, Noah Husted.
I don't know much about Wendy's chili. I'll say that
That's
much.
true. Oh, that reminds me. I do have a Spanish quiz tomorrow. I don't know what we're learning.
First pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here with 2 outs. At the bottom of the 7th.
I'm an academic weapon. I did get a 96 on my last Spanish quiz, so we're in a good spot.
That one just a bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Academic weapon?
I try. Locked myself in the library last night. Got a couple essays done.
Breaking ball right there for the first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. What'd you write about, Parker?
Oh man, what did I write about? So, I'm a well-rounded young man. I wrote about Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice.
Whoa, look at this guy. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs.
Did a literary analysis on Mr. Darcy's first proposal to Elizabeth, and then I did a theological reflection on the meaning of marriage. As that one takes a swim, your golf balls are getting some good company.
Yeah, they're getting some good company there. 2 balls, 2 strikes here.
That second essay was on the biblical basis of marriage as reflected in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. So,
Love that out of you.
academic weapon. I read, I write. What can I say?
That last pitch is a ball. Full count here with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch.
That'll go down
Just
for a
bit
ball.
inside. Called for a ball. Elmhurst fans asking the ref. As Wheaton gets a runner on first. As number 28
Number 28 for the Thunder, Sean Dimitrovich.
Dimitrovich,
up to bat here.
the tongue twister. Pause.
That first pitch called for a ball.
I had another one of those moments calling my final basketball game for the Wheaton Thunder. As that one is popped straight up by Dimitrovich.
Center fielder going back.
Nieves caught for the 3rd out. So a quick little inning there for the Thunder. 1 runner left on base.
1 runner left on base. Head to the top of the 8th. We're tied at 1.
We head to the top of the 8th, tied at 1.
Leading off for Elmhurst, number 8. Calvin.
Here we are, top of the 8th, leading off for the Blue Jays, Calvin Keith. Swing and a miss. Burden with some heat coming back out for his 8th straight inning. Would love to see Burden go for a complete game. The freshman.
Yeah, Parker, he's pitched very well as that ball is popped over the 3rd baseman as Noah Yee's calling his players off for the out.
There you go. You love to see it. Quick little 2-pitch out there.
Noah Yee, the shortstop, taking command right there, getting that pop fly for the first out. And I agree, Parker. Burden has been throwing a great game here, allowing 3 hits through 7 innings. As you're here in the top of the 8th, gets his first out.
Brett Veracruz up to bat for the Blue Jays as that one goes down as a strike.
Good breaking ball out of Burden right there. He loves that one.
Had Veracruz wanting that one.
Comes back at him with the fastball as that's tipped down the third base line. Foul. Strike. 2 strikes, no balls. 1 out.
So here's Burden. Chops that one. Now we have our first ball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Un ballo.
So we're going to have to keep practicing for that quiz tomorrow.
Balletto.
Swing and a miss as that one gets behind him. Past the catcher.
Runner will reach first. That's Veracruz who reaches first. So that'll bring up Tommy Wickers.
Tommy Wickers, the outfielder out of Muskego, Wisconsin, up to bat.
Wisconsin. Love some Wisconsin cheese curds, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, some nice hot cheese curds. That sounds great.
Tommy Wickers.
I don't know if I'm cold, if I'm hungry.
I mean, someone's going to have to get Parker a meal after this game. I'm just saying that as we have 1 runner on first, 1 out, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the second pitch. Tip. Hit.
That'll go up. Dimitrovic tracking, catches.
For the second out.
Keith will stay on first. Correction, Veracruz stays on first. 2 outs. Rock Smith up to bat.
First baseman for the Blue Jays, number 21, Rock Smith.
You know, you got Rock Smith. I know a guy named Stone. You know a different guy named Stone.
I roomed with a guy named Stone. As that pitch is swung and miss for the first strike.
Made connection on that one. Strike 1. I wonder if there's a guy out there named Boulder.
Sure, if you looked hard enough.
We used to call this one guy Stone that I knew.
Runner's going from first.
Ball gets away. Gilly able to corral it. But Veracruz steals second. You know, if this was the majors, you'd get like a free Doritos taco from Taco Bell for the stolen base.
Dude, it's all food. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second.
Look, old habits die hard. I'm a former lineman as that one is hammered to Husted. Corrals it, tags out at first.
That's the end of the...
So 1 man left on base. Veracruz reached. No runs. It's a tie game going into the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for Elmhurst, number 6, Carson Gennady.
Well, folks, we've got a pitching change here. The bottom of the 8th, Carson Gennady has taken the mound for the Blue Jays. Donovan Williams, also known as the Giver, steps up to the plate. Dono goes for the bunt, pulls away. That'll go as ball number 1. Goes for the bunt again, pulls away, but that'll go down as a strike. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss from Williams. 1-2 count now. That one popped fast.
Oh, no.
Watch out, Danny.
Oh, thank God. Misses all the cars.
Took a nice hop over all the cars.
I got real nervous about that one, Parker. I'm not gonna lie. I got real nervous about that one.
I saw the fear. I heard the fear. We've had some close calls here tonight.
That one.
Chops that one to first baseman. Rod pulled up with the shiesty on first base.
Smith didn't come to play around.
That'll go to back to the top of the order. Noah Yee up to bat.
Now batting for Wheaton, Noah Yee.
Yee scored his last time off an aired pitch. Yee had a double, stole to third, and reached on an aired pitch.
That first pitch just outside for the first ball. That one low for the count, 2-0.
Right here, Carson. Let's go. 6.
That'll go down as a strike. 2-1 count.
Right down the middle.
Down the pipe. That'll go down as a foul ball.
Yeah.
Just misses a few other cars.
Yee got all of that one just late, hitting a foul. 2-2 count.
That'll go low and outside for ball 3. The count is full for Yee. That one popped up and foul.
I think that was going out. Yep.
Yep. Tags the pavement. Yee stays alive at the plate. 3-2 count. Yee tags that one to right field. Doesn't drop enough in time. That'll go for out number 2. Brings up Headland to the plate.
That was Johnson in right field making that catch.
Third baseman for the Thunder,
Johnson.
Nathan Headland.
Gennady had a good pitch. Some of the fans not happy with that one. I wish I had a square. I'm not going to lie. If I could see the square, I could see the future. I'll tell you that much. That one, swing and a miss, goes down as a strike.
1-1 count.
You know, it's a cold night, okay? It's a cold night, Danny. We're doing our job. We're doing our due diligence. I think I might go home and watch a movie tonight.
What are you thinking about watching with the 2-1 count here?
That'll go down as a strike. Evens the count up. 2's around. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. You know, I'm not too sure. Couple movies on the list. Swing and a miss. A dirty pitch from Gennady there. 3 up, 3 down.
No runs on no hits, no runners left
For the Thunder. No runs off of no hits.
Wheaton 1.
We'll head to the top of the 9th. Tie game, 1-1. I'm not sure what I'll watch tonight. Maybe we'll figure it out in between innings.
Number 33, J.D. Van Hook.
Let's go, Evan. You jump base here. Winning run.
Leading off the ninth for Elmhurst. The right fielder, number 24, Evan Johnson.
J.D. Van Hook is coming to the game. The stud relief pitcher. J.D. Van Hook tied for the most wins here for the Thunder with 3. And he has the most appearances with 13 to make this his 14th appearance. You know, Danny and I were talking in between innings. It's cold. Kill to be on the beach right now. I was telling him I'm not much of a beach guy. That one's tagged foul. Watch out.
That actually went into the soccer net. Golazo! 0-2 count.
Messi.
That one outside for the first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I just don't like sand. In the words of Anakin Skywalker, it's coarse and gets everywhere.
That one
was a strike.
breaking ball from the pitcher.
J. Diesel Van Hook.
Diesel.
Center fielder for Elmhurst, number 1, Aiden Nieves.
Nieves.
Ooh.
Nieves up to bat. That'll go as a ball. He did check his swing. That'll go as a strike. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
1-2 count here with 1 out.
It's exactly the position you want to be in if you're Van Hook coming in for relief. Swing and a miss. Ham dropped that one. Gets it out at first. 2 outs here. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the 9th. I would have loved to have seen Burden come back out, throw a complete game, but he did his due diligence.
He did his job.
He played a great game.
Allowed 1 earned run with 3 hits. It's a great performance right there.
Out of the freshmen, no less.
It's a bright future for that young man.
Zach Conrad up to bat here for the Blue Jays. That'll go as a strike. I saw the box on that one. Was predicting the future. That one shot to the second baseman, Gill. Gill flips it to Husted. Quick 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs. Take us to the bottom of the 9th. Tied ball game, 1-1.
Out of the 9th, no runs on no hits, no runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. We're tied at 1. Brayton Engel.
Well, here we are. Bottom of the 9th, 1-1 ball game. An opportunity to walk it off. Brayton Engel at the plate. That'll go as strike 1. Gennady back on the plate for the Blue Jays. That one tagged to the second baseman. Just gets it in time for out number 1.
fumble the grounder right there. Still able to recover and get the out at first. Good recovery from number 33, Tommy Wickers.
Now this is the man you want at the mound in this situation.
Designated hitter for
The Florida man, the Gator, the senior from Jacksonville, Florida, Rutledge Feltel. Swing and a miss from Rutt.
Like that first pitch right there.
Yeah, you want to throw them off their game here, especially in a crucial moment such as this. That one low.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Once across the board. That's low and outside. Ball number 2. 2-1 count now. Gennady operating from behind. Rutt looks that one in. That'll go down as a strike. 2-2 count now. Rutt tags that one in the gap. Goes down for a base hit single. So they've got a runner on board with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-1 ball game, mind you. Chance to walk it off. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jack Gill.
Looks like we're going to get a pitch runner here. Michael Chang, 6'2" freshman out of South Korea.
Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, Chang came in and pinch ran and hit a little bit on Saturday against North Central.
Now batting for Wheaton, the second baseman, number 32, Jack Gill.
Rutledge did his due diligence. Got on base. So here we are. Gennady checks over to first base.
Trying to keep the runner honest here. We would like to think Wheaton would like to get a runner in scoring position here.
That one's outside. 1 ball. You know, I'm always surprised with how people say baseball's boring, how it's not fun. Give me, I said this the other day, give me 5 math majors from Wheaton. I guarantee you, baseball's such a game of statistics, they'll have the time of their life out here.
It's a fair point. In a game with Hall of Famers that at best hit 30 to 40% of the time they're at bat, it's a difficult sport.
Thinking about you, Big Poppy. Thinking about you.
Who's your favorite baseball player of all time?
Favorite baseball player of all time? I mean, that's a hard one.
As we get a
can I go
mound visit here, get a good conversation.
Can I go prime Barry Bonds? I mean, we're talking prime Barry Bonds. I'll probably go. I'd probably say like Barry Bonds, maybe Sosa, maybe prime Sosa.
you're poking the bear right now, dude. You're just poking at it.
I'll go Ken Griffey Jr.
That's a good one.
I love Ken Griffey Jr. Shout out to the Mariners.
There you go. That's a good one.
Nolan Ryan also.
Sure. Texas product. Good Texas man.
Yep. Played for the Rangers and the Astros.
Sure did.
So he was pretty good. Craig Biggio, another Astros player.
You want to hear a good corny answer?
Yeah.
My father.
Dang.
Got him. Tarleton State.
Oh, he played
Represent.
Tarleton.
State. Represent.
My roommate's dad played basketball at Tarleton.
Look at that. Small world.
Small world. It's a small world, but a big state of Texas.
Sure. Texas takes about 45% of that world.
Amen.
Here we go. Back in play.
Gilt looks that one in for a strike. 2-1 count. You know, more recently, since I'm an LSU fan, it's been Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, Tommy White. Those are just that's my bias speaking.
2-2 count.
Not too sure about that one, but the ump gets paid for a reason. Not going to argue with him.
There's a reason he's there and we're here.
Exactly. I'm still very impressed by how the ump is dressed tonight. I mean, he's out in the full ump suit, so when you've got a baseball...
That one hit well. Oh, just
well.
Second baseman catches it.
But Chang able to slide back into first. So there goes 2 outs there.
Wickers with the athletic catch at second base.
Yeah, Wickers has made a few good catches here. A few good plays. Luke Ham up to bat now.
0, Luke Ham.
Ham's a big guy. He's got enough power to yam one. 365, maybe 330, maybe even 395. He looks that one in for strike number 1. We could be looking at extra innings here. Well, that makes for a good ball game. Can't say that I would condone extra innings. It is a bit chilly. Chilly.
Here for the love of the game, Parker.
For the love of the game. Isn't that a baseball movie?
For the love of the game, it sure is. Good movie.
Was that the one about the women?
No, it was not.
Which one am I thinking about? I can't remember.
That one.
One's tagged foul. Had some reach on it. You know what movie I've never seen talking about baseball movies? Just take a wild guess. Which baseball movie? It's a classic that I've never seen.
Field of Dreams?
No, I've seen Field of Dreams. Come on, Costner, are you serious? Come on. Never seen The Sandlot.
Whoa.
Never seen The Sandlot.
0-2 count here. 2 outs. Runner on first. That one low. One
Go
ball.
for ball 1. Yeah, I've never seen The Sandlot. One of my many faults.
It's all right.
But the Lord forgives. May we not forget. No, my favorite sports movie is a baseball movie. 42.
Sure.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
I think I'm more inclined to like baseball movies than I am to like football movies because I think football movies are just so corny.
2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on first.
How do you feel about basketball movies? Chang steals second. So now we have a runner in scoring position. 2 outs here, 2-2 count.
Basketball movies, some are corny, some are not. My favorite sports movie of all time is Coach Carter.
It's a great movie. I thought you were going to say something like, you know, like Mike or
No.
What's that one where the little dude steals the guy's basketball powers?
Space Jam. That ball hit between first and second for a base hit.
Yang holds up at third. We got runners on the corners now. Shout out to Pops. Pops, I know you love runners on the corners. We've got runners on the corners. A prime position to walk it off here. As we got Husted up to bat. The first baseman.
Number 25, Noah Husted.
No, Space Jam's a good movie. I'm thinking of a different one. I can't remember what it was. I don't know.
Like Mike. Here you go.
Like Mike's the one with the shoes, right?
That one paid the outside line for strike 1.
Where's my little box when you need it? Pause.
That
One's painted foul.
heading towards someone's car, misses short.
Good.
Watch for the bounce. Just short of the key again. 0-2 count, 2 outs, runners on the corners. High for ball 1.
Good eye there by Husted.
I get mad at these boys.
That one low and outside, ball 2. We got 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Runners on the corners. You know, if I was playing poker, I'd love to see 2s across, not going to lie.
That one.
It's tagged in the gap, but that'll be...
Oh, drops!
And there's the walk-off!
That's the walk-off, ladies and gentlemen. Holsted to left center. Drops it off. And they are not going to keep the Thunder off the field tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the walk-off that we were waiting for. Thunder win against Elmhurst, 2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to be with you tonight. This has been Parker Rogers and Daniel Garza, and we'll see you next time Thank you for joining us here on Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.